Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beeman Toyota in Nashville, coming to you with even more information on the 22 Tundra. It's coming in fast and furious, so I'm trying to kind of break stuff down for you in ways that you can understand, help you figure out which one you want to buy and what's on it. So I had a specific question that I'm going to answer now. So there are two packages that are, widely talked about right now. Is that there's going to be an off-road package and a TRD Sport package going to be available on the Tundras. So the question is, what's in them, which ones can you get them on, how much do they cost, and what are the variations between the two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, things along those lines. I have all of your answers. Going to answer all of that along with some pricing information so you guys can actually see more actual vehicles that are being built and the price points that are on those. So these are all actual spec sheets from Toyota on actual Tundras that are being built. So this is not speculation. This is not what I think it will be. This is what it is. So definitely, guys, take a look at this. I'm going to show you this information and I'm going to go through it very, very quickly if I can. I'm going to try to. So hopefully you guys can go ahead and pause the video if you need to, but I'm going to try to get this all set up here. So first off, I've got a part of the press release talks about the breakdown, right? So you're going to have an SR5, an SR5 Limited Platinum 1794 available, along with the Pro, of course. Pro is only going to be in the iForce Max, which is the hybrid, and it will be an option on the Limited, the Platinum, and the 1794 for the hybrid. TRD Offroad package is going to be on the SR5, the Limited, the 1794 models, and then I'm going to show you some stuff that's on there. The Sport package is going to be available on the 4x2 or 4x4 SR5 models in the Crew Max and Double Cab configurations, and I'm going to show you some more on that. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go to the spec sheets here. Let me go ahead and I'm going to get everything turned around here as we kind of work on the fly. Let me see if I can get this turned right. All right, so I'm going to try to make this where you guys can see it without any glare, without any issues, and I'm going to kind of come over this way. All right, so follow with me here. I'm going to talk to you guys about this. Hopefully this translates a little bit better than maybe even what the last one did, and I'm going to try to come straight down on everything here so you guys can see it. All right, so what you're seeing here, this is a 22 Tundra 4x2, all right, so I wanted to note that 4x2 Crew Max. It's an 8261 model code. I've got everything highlighted here for you so you can see the pertinent information directly offhand here. So this one's here you can see 46109 is your SR5 here. So this one's got the off-road package, all right. So the off-road package, what it has: 18-inch TRD alloy wheels with all-terrain tires, TRD grill, TRD off-road bedside decal. Right, so the off-road itself, guys, is not a trim level in this. This is a package. So when you say, hey, I've got the off-road, it's actually a package within the trim level of the SR5. So or whichever one you're looking at. So it could be a Limited with the off-road package. It could be a 1794 with the off-road package. But whatever this is a package within that trim level. So it's not specific like you have a TRD off-road Tacoma. It's not specific like that. So pay attention to that. So you also have your off-road suspension with Bilstein shocks, skid plates, mud guards, red TRD engine start button. That's going to be standard on all of these packages that I'm talking about here for the off-road or the sport. TRD leather shift knob and aluminum sport pedals. All right, so you can see that's $1120 is your price on that one. All right, so and down here, just so you know, if you want to reference it, I've wrote the code. So if you're ordering one from a dealer, or if you're getting one from a dealer, you can tell them I want the OF package. That is the off-road package. That's in all of these. All right, so all of the ones that have the off-road package, whether it's an SR5, a Limited, or whatever, goes from there. By the way, this one's the Crew Max. Showed you this here. This is a double cab. All right, so 4x2 Sr5 Double Cab, 8241. You can see all this is the same, price is the same, still off-road. So you can see this one's got a couple of less packages on it probably here. So it doesn't have the heated steering wheel. It's your 44059 there on the double cab. All right, so it's a smaller cab too. So just showing you that. So now we're to the 4x2 Limited. I'm going to go through the 4x2s pretty quick just because you guys can kind of see here. So when you're on the Limited, it's actually going to change this package. All right, so when you were looking at the other one, you see 18-inch TRD alloy wheels. On your limited, you're actually changing it to a 20-inch TRD alloy wheel with all-terrain tires, but everything else is the same that's on here, but you're changing your price up to $21,115. Your off-road code is still OF. That is still the exact same code. So this is an 8252. If you ever want to know the model code of what I'm looking at, I've highlighted that up here for you too, highlighted what it was. I believe I've highlighted all of these, so you can kind of get a quick look at what you're looking at. Once again, actual pricing, $51,744. That is an actual price from Toyota on this particular truck, how it was set up. These are options on there, all right? So it have the standard features that are on the truck plus those options. So not all of them will be that price, but that is the price of that particular vehicle, all right? So now we're going into the 4x4, all right? So I want to note, you start looking, so you've got a little difference here. So your price of $1,120 on your 4x2, you're up to $2,090 on your 4x4. Why is it more? I'm about to tell you, all right? So 4x4 Sr5 Double Cab. So this one's the double cab. Keep in mind the double cab is the shorter cab. The Crew Max is the big cab. Keep that in mind, guys. So your TRD Offroad package on this one includes the 18-inch. So just like the 4x2, it has the same wheel, 18-inch alloy wheels with your all-terrain tires, TRD off-road bedside decal, off-road suspension, Bilstein shocks, skid plates, mudguards, red TRD start button, leather shift knob, aluminum sport pedals. All of that is the same as the 4x2. Here's where you get your difference. Electronically controlled locking rear differential, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and downhill assist control. That's what you're getting with your 4x4 when you go up to the 4x4 in the TRD off-road package on your Tundra. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pop back over here, and you're going to see same price, right? Crew Max double cab. So it's the exact same thing that I just showed you in the Crew Max to the double cab. Now you will notice something else I do want to point out here. This one had the convenience package, which was blind spot monitor, front and rear parking assist with automated braking and a large fuel tank. Don't quite know exactly what the fuel tanks are yet. For the sizing, I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to be 30 and 38, but I don't know that for sure, so that's just a guess at this point. But this is what I do know for sure. This one's a $1,570 added cost. So you can see this one's $54,248. Even though it's the double cab, you're really close here on the same price. This one didn't have that additional feature that was on there. This one's got $57.98 of options. This one's got $35.59 of options. So you can kind of see a little bit difference between your Crew Max. It's only a couple grand more for the Crew Max, so it's really not that big of a difference. Once again, still showing you on the bottom, all OF, road off-road, that's still for your off-road. So now we're up to the limited. This is in a double cab, right? So a little bit different yet, right? So we're $20.90 over here. We're $3,085 here. I wonder why. Well, you know, it's just the way the package is running, but you're going to see 20-inch again. So you go to a 20-inch alloy wheel. So just like the 4x2, you're going to the 20-inch. It changes the price. So everything else is identical to the one I just read to you. $55,334 is the pricing on this particular one. Once again, actual vehicle that's being built. All right, so it's not a guess. That's the price, guys. All right, so and this one's got $37.89 in options, but you've got 3,000 of them right there. So if you took that option off, you'd be pretty close right there on a double cab limited, right? So now I did want to mention something else that's here too. So this is on the 4x4 Sr5 Crew Max or double cab. There is an advanced off-road technology package. This could get confused a little bit when you're talking about off-road or not. This one's actually AO, all right? So that is your code on this one. Includes blind spot monitor, front and rear parking assist with automatic braking, the large fuel tank, multi-terrain monitor, the trailer backup guide with straight path assist. That's a $3,600 package. That's available on your Sr5 as the advanced off-road technology package. I believe it was only on the Sr5 that I found that one on, but I want to make sure before I tell you 100% on that, but I believe that I'm right there. All right, so now we're up to the and I don't know why I put that particular one in there, but that just kind of where I ended up throwing that in there for some reason, but I was up to that, so I talked about it. So now I'm up to the limited Crew Max. So this is the next one, right? So TRD Offroad Bed, it's the exact same thing as what it was in the double cab, guys. So double cab Crew Max, it's going to be the exact same price point. So here you are, 3,085, 3,085. Everything else is the same in there. By the way, your double cab is an 8352. Your crew max is an 8372. All right, still code OF. All right, so we're all the way up to the limited and making some pretty good time. So you can always go back. Of course, I'm just trying to get through this pretty quick so you guys can get an idea. Obviously I've got a setup here where I'm, you know, just kind of having this set up so that you guys can see what's going on here. So 1794 4x4 8376 is your model code. You can see what the pricing point is at here. So 64,525. This one's got a couple of extra options on here too, but actually it's only got the one extra option, 2140. So TRD Offroad package includes the TRD 20-inch TRD wheels. This looks exactly like the Limited, guys. So you'll see it looks very similar here. So you've got, let me see, price point's a little bit different. Probably has to do with what's already on the vehicle. So if it already had one of those that was an option, who knows exactly why the price point would be a little bit different, but does not look like it lists anything that is all that different from those two. So that being said, 2140 on that one. It's a little bit cheaper on that one. So there you go. So car costs more, package is cheaper, I guess. So we're, like I said, all actual vehicles. These are actual vehicles that are going to be built by Toyota. So, all right, so now we're into a double cab SR5, and the reason I brought you back to this one is because you got additional option in your SR5s. All right, so this is an 8341. You can see this one's at 51,520. This one has the Off-Road Premium Package. Off-Road Premium Package has everything that you saw in the other one. So 18-inch TRD alloy wheels with all-terrain tires, the grille, the off-road bedside decal, suspension with Bilstein. I mean, all of this is the same down to here. All right, crawl control, downhill assist control. This is where it changes. Softex trim seats. So Softex is Toyota's version of the leather, all right? So Softex trim seats, 8-way power adjustable front seats. So that should be on both sides. And this is with 2-way power lumbar, heated front seats, dual automatic climate control, and color keyed outside door handles. So that'll tell you what it doesn't have. So it doesn't have the power seats on the non-premium version. So that's something else to look at. It's a $41.80 extra value on there, or extra cost on there. And then you can see there's also a convenience package down here with the blind spot monitor, parking assist. You can see that's down there too. But I wanted to show you guys the premium, and what you'll see is they're exactly the same when you go to the Crew Max. So there's no difference between that and the Crew Max. Crew Max is an 8361. In the SR5, that is one of the most common ones that you'll see, most likely from what I'm seeing. So, and I've printed all of these. Like I said, these are actual build sheets, guys. So when you kind of look through, it's just showing additional information on, you know, what the engine is and stuff like that. But these aren't complete yet for what they're telling us. But these are actual vehicles that are being built. This will be the price, but some of the information that's normally back here isn't back there yet. So we're still waiting on some of that. But I'm giving you what I got so you guys can know. By the way, I forgot to mention too, OQ down here, that is the Off-Road Premium Package, and it's only in the SR5 because it only has to be in the SR5 because you're going to get leather with this one. Leather's, everything above that's going to have leather, so that's why you only see it in the SR5. Did want to note something else too, that if you only want leather but you don't want the TRD Offroad or the TRD Sport package, you can go with the Sr5 Premium Package, which has your Softex trim seats, your power adjustable front seats, 2-way power lumbar, heated front seats, dual zone automatic climate control, and color keyed outside door handles. $21.20 is the price on that one. That gives you the ability to get everything without the off-road features. So if you don't want the off-road features, you don't have to get the off-road features. You can see what your price point is here on your double cab. It's at $47,890. This is an 8341 on the model code. And just for good measure, I went ahead and I did it in the Crew Max as well. Threw in a long bed here, guys, so just in case you're wondering, 5.5 is your standard bed on your Crew Max, and 6.5 is going to be an option. This is going to have your 6.5 foot bed on it. Your double cab has either a 6.5 foot bed or the 8 foot one on your long bed. So those are the two beds that are options there. So Sr5 Premium Package on this one, you can see same here, 2120. It's the exact same. I wanted to show you, this is your price point. You can kind of see it's got 4268 in options. You can take 2120 of them right there if you went without the soft text, and then you've got a convenience package right here too, so you could take that off too, and you're taking off 2600 or so off of that number, so you can get back down to the 40s pretty easily by taking a couple of options off of there. So that being said, we're going to the next level here, guys. So that is your off-road package, your SV package, and on your Tundra. So now going into your double cab in your 4x4 8341 in your sport package. All right, so what's the sport? So sport's going to include a 20-inch wheel on your Sr5. All right, so instead of the 18-inch, you're going to be on a 20-inch TRD alloy wheel, TRD Sport bedside, lowered sport suspension with Bilstein shock, so it's going to set a little bit lower. Your red TRD engine start button, your TRD leather shift knob, and aluminum sport pedals. That is on your Sr5 in your double cab. All right, so coming over, and you can see 2190 on your price, right? Coming over, so you've got your Crew Max, all right, 2190 on your price here as well. Everything else is the same. You can see the difference in the price point here, 49,380, 50,000, 010 on that one. This one's got 2,500 in options. This one's got 3,930 in options. So definitely taking a look. By the way, these codes are RD, right? And the 4x2 is the same. So it's the same price, same options in the 4x2 when you're looking at this one. So I did want to write that the 4x2 is the same code, same options, same price. So there wasn't really a reason to print those and not same price up here, but same price there. It was, I think it was a couple grand cheaper for the 4x2, but I don't recall what that was off the top of my head. But I guess that could have been a reason to print it, but I just was trying to show the packages here. So now we're into the Sport Premium Package. All right, so the Sport Premium Package is available on your 4x4 Sr5 Crew Maxes in 8361, like we had talked about before. You can see a price point here of 54,568. TRD Sport Premium Package has your 20-inch wheels, TRD grill, all the same stuff you saw, red TRD start button, leather shift knob, aluminum sport pedals. Here's where you change again. So you got your soft text trim seats, 8-way power adjustable front seats, 2-way power lumbar, heated front seats, dual zone automatic climate control, and color keyed outer door handle. So your premium package, actually, it's like adding the SV. So the SV package that I showed you on the other one. So that is a $4,280 package. This is on a Sr5 Crew Max, so you can definitely get your price point up there if you start adding things like leather and that to that particular vehicle. So showing you your double cab, you can see double cab. This one's got a few more options on it, which obviously is, you know, adjusting the price a little bit, so that's why it's not that much cheaper. But you see, got 8958 in options. The other one had 7068 in options, but it's identical. Price point's identical. All of that's identical to the Crew Max. All right, so like I said, that's it in the gist, guys. So I was trying to not make a 30-minute video, and I think I've succeeded here. So that is something that I wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to give you guys the ability to see it, take a look at it, and know it. So hopefully I've gone over it in a good way. I've given you some more of these spec sheets, some more pricing, some more options. You guys can take a look at some of these. These are different sheets than I used on my other videos, so you guys can kind of know a little bit more about what you're looking at when it comes to the options on the new Tundra. A lot of you guys are asking me when the build when it's going to be buildable on Toyota's website. Toyota has not let us know that, so I'll let you know that when I know that, and I have a feeling we'll all know about it at the same time. But when I've asked that specific question, the question was not yet, or the answer was not yet. Okay, so it's not yet. But anyway, so trying to show you guys exactly what these things are. I hope that that was a informative little presentation for you guys. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully I've done well for you, and let me know if there's anything else. Like I said, this was from a request from one of you guys to show these packages, so that's what I wanted to do. So definitely like, subscribe, appreciate every one of you guys, and we'll keep them coming. And as you guys ask the questions, I got more I plan on doing, and we're going to keep you up to speed with what we know when we know it on the new 2022 Tundra that's coming out. This thing's going to be a monster, guys. So it's going to be awesome. I think everybody's going to love it. So Steve Watts, Beeman Toyota, downtown Nashville. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.